During the 14 years Liberia Civil War, approximately 60 to 70% of females of all ages suffered some form of sexual gender-based violence. In July 2005, the Association of Female Lawyers of Liberia drafted legislation for the new rape law, the first ever in Liberia. January 2006, newly elected Liberian President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf passed the rape bill, making the fight against sexual violence a priority of her administration. In 2006, realizing the dire need for a safe house for victims in Liberia, Liberia Crisis Center opened the first safe shelter in the country. 2006, Liberia Crisis Center survivor was the first rape victim case, one in Liberia, of a 9-year-old rape victim by a 49-year-old man. This case brought light to the lack of mental health facilities in the country to assist in rehabilitation, recovery, and reintegration of rape victims. Survivor 1 was sheltered for only 30 days and reintegrated into the community with apparent mental problems such as running away from home, the lack of concentration in school, and failure in school.
I've been with the shelter people 2005 up to this time to 2011.
What now that shelter should help you the second time around? Why should we help you again for the second time around?
Because the situation is too bad now.
Liberia Crisis Center has been forced to reintegrate survivors into unsafe environments due to lack of resources.
Yeah. I believe that shelter has come to my rescue. Up to this time, shelter is in full control of my daughter. But what happened occurs against her. Because after school, I can be around, and also a mother can be around. And I want for this girl for us to continue her education in order to ensure that she will gain a better place. I came out this hour for me to let the shelter to know in order to involve in this, what they have been doing. I already thank them.
2005?
Yes. Since 2005. And it repeated again. You see, it happened 2005 and it happened 2010.
Okay. So
Imagine being raped. Now, imagine being raped 2 times in one lifetime. Liberia Crisis Center continuously monitors our girls, and in 2011 created a mentoring program because we realized many of our survivors had not fully recovered from the devastating effects of rape and had to return to the shelter for a long-term mentoring program. Delta Sigma Theta sorority of North Carolina graciously assisted financially with this new mentoring program. This assistance allowed the shelter to provide hygiene supplies, after-school programs, mentoring classes, parenting classes, and educational supplies.
all right.
Well, I just want to tell the shelter people thank you for all I could. But I want for them to please help me with my education. And I want for them to please help my family and myself so that I will be a better person for tomorrow.
Liberia Crisis Center is driven to meet the need of preventing sexual-based violence and ensure the proper rehabilitation and reintegration of survivors in their communities. This story highlights the fact that violence against women and children is a major problem that stresses the need to fund shelters in post-war countries such as Liberia. This is the reality that our women and girls live in. We can reverse the reality of many other girls like Hope.